3,
Yeah, here we go, man.
1.
There it is. All right. 9 o'clock, I hereby call this meeting to order. First of all, we need an approval of today's agenda.
I make the motion.
Second.
Second.
You got it.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Approval of the minutes from the last meeting. I would entertain a motion, unless you want to read them.
So moved. No, I read them.
Okay. Have a
I second them.
Okay, moved and seconded to approve the minutes from the last meeting. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, great. New business. Street heavy maintenance worker update to minimum qualifications. If you would care to address the group.
Yes, good morning. So our street heavy maintenance worker is a position that you have seen in recent previous meetings. You're also going to be seeing this several times in the future as well. So this position is a promotional position, but recently we've actually had more vacancies than internal applicants. So when this happens, per civil service rules, we post this position as entry level and it goes out to external applicants. So to have a greater applicant pool, both internally and externally, we would like to actually expand and clarify on these minimum qualifications. So,
Excuse me, can I ask a question?
sure,
You said it's going to be, it's listed as, where it had been a promotional is now an,
entry level. So what happens is when we have a vacancy or multiple vacancies and it's promotional, we actually post it as promotional, allowing our internal applicants to apply for that position. If we either don't have enough applicants that are qualified or that do not pass the test, then we go external and it's considered entry level when we go external. So we always give our internal applicants the first chance at a promotional position.
it's not a lower
It is
of the
not.
classification.
It is not a lower classification. It's just how it is posted. So right now, it does state that candidates need to have 2 years of experience in the installation, cleaning, maintenance, and repair of municipal services and facilities. However, we would like to actually have this as 2 years of experience in the installation, cleaning, maintenance, and repair of infrastructure, which includes but is not limited to streets, sewers, facilities, underground utilities, etc., or 1 year of experience in concrete flat work. And again, we would accept the equivalent, a combination of training and experience. The next change that we'd like to go ahead and make is currently applicants need to possess a Class B CDL with air brake endorsement, and they would need to obtain their tanker endorsement within 6 months of hire. We would like to update this to having to be or possess or obtain a valid Class B CDL along with the air brake and tanker endorsements within 6 months of hire, giving internal and external applicants the opportunity to obtain that CDL, and we would pay for the training.
What is tinkering?
Tanker?
Tinker.
Yep. A tanker, so it'd be hauling your liquids. So it would be, maybe Allison, would you like to clarify on that?
Or would that be tanker?
Tanker, yes, T-A-N.
Tanker, okay.
Tanker, I apologize, tanker, yes, yes.
Yeah, me too. I couldn't read it.
Yeah, tinkering, okay, I tinker.
Tanker.
Yeah,
So those are the minimum qualification updates that we're seeking approval for.
okay.
Any discussion? Do we vote on that by itself? Okay.
So I guess the thing is, now, the classifications say if somebody worked outside, if you had like concrete, okay, I can see that. The other ones with like some of the streets and so on, if you were a construction worker with something else, would you still?
They could work for the water company, they could work for the electrical companies, so that would be considered infrastructure. It could also be one of our construction inspectors in our engineering division who go out and inspect the projects.
Okay, I guess I was just wondering if it is opened enough so that there would be applicants.
Yes, this will definitely give us a larger applicant pool.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll make a motion to.
Okay, we have a motion to approve. Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay,
Okay.
approved.
All right, I've got the next item for you, District Chief Updated Certification List. So we have an employee who has requested to exercise his civil service rights under Chapter 400 of the Iowa Code, as well as your Davenport Civil Service Commission rules and regulations, Rule 2.1. And he's requested to be added to the current District Chief Certification List. That list was certified by this commission in April of 2021. So this employee previously held the rank of District Chief, and again, the approval of this item would add him to that current District Chief list. Per Civil Service Commission Rule 2.1, he does not have to take the examination. So because he's previously held the rank and he's qualified, he could just be added to the list without taking the exam. So unless you have any questions, I would just ask for a separate vote on that.
I have a question.
Sure.
How many people are on that list?
1 second. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are currently 7 without this employee. However, some of them have already been either promoted or have left the city, so there are less than that now.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
I move to approve the updated certification list.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we approve it. Old business. Okay, certification list, police major.
I get the privilege of doing this one for you all. So we have our police major position. It is a promotional position in the police department. This is the second in command. So it's sometimes referred to as the assistant chief, but the official title is police major. We conducted a practical examination at 100%, and we do have a list ready for your approval this morning. For minimum qualifications, applicants must have completed 1 year as at the rank of police captain in the department, which is the next lower rank by the assessment date. Requires meeting certification standards and qualifications and the use of firearms and other tactical weapons. They must maintain Iowa police officer certification throughout the duration of employment. Obviously, a valid driver's license is important, and then the residency requirement for sworn officers is there as well, 20 miles from the corporate limits of the city of Davenport. We had 1 applicant for this position, and that applicant was qualified and invited to take the practical exam. That candidate passed the practical exam, and he is on the list to be certified by you today. And your quite short stats.
Is he the only one on the list then?
He's the only one on the list, yes.
Is there some reason why it's just 1 as opposed to more of the captains?
There are 3 captains, 2 of which would have been able to apply, and only 1 applied.
Okay.
Any other questions for me? If not, I'll turn it over to Gina.
No, we're good, okay.
Okay.
So then I do have a code enforcement officer 1 position. This is an entry-level position in our Development and Neighborhood Services Department. Our written exam was weighted at 100%, and our list is ready to be certified today. So candidates or applicants must have a high school diploma or GED equivalent plus 2 years of experience in customer service or enforcement work. They must be available to work a varied work schedule, including nights and weekends. Pass a background check. We have a residency requirement. And then the employee is strongly encouraged to receive pre-exposure rabies vaccinations. We had 81 applicants. All were qualified and invited to the written exam. 1 withdrew, 41 did not schedule, 10 did not show, and 9 scored below 70%. That left us with 20 candidates that did pass that written examination. Per Civil Service Rule 2.8, this commission hereby determines that no more than 15 individuals shall be placed on a list for original appointment for all positions except for police officer and firefighter. So the 15 top scores went through the background check, and all 15 passed and are on that list to be certified. And then we have a long list of stats here. If there are no questions, I'll go ahead and move on. Any
One
que-
quick question.
Sure.
There's somebody listed, their ethnicity is AM. What is that?
Sure, American Indian.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Next, as you recall, you just approved or updated the minimum qualifications for a street heavy maintenance worker. This did go out entry level because we did not have enough internal candidates. Our written exam was weighted at 100%. It's part of our Teamsters Union, and our list is ready to be certified. So applicants must have 2 years, this is the old qualifications. So applicants must have 2 years of experience in the installation, cleaning, maintenance, and repair of municipal services and facilities, or an equivalent combination of training and experience. They need to have a Class B CDL with air brake endorsement, and then we will give them 6 months to obtain their tanker endorsement. And then we have our physical background and residency requirements for this position. We had 9 applicants. 1 was qualified and invited to the written exam. That 1 candidate passed and is on the list to be certified.
Wow, 9 applicants, only 1 qualified.
Yep, so that's why expanding upon those minimum qualifications
Yeah.
and not requiring a CDL will help tremendously for
Sure.
this position. Okay. Any questions?
None.
Okay,
All right,
thank you.
we can vote on all 3 at once, right? Okay. I'd entertain a motion to approve the certification list that were just presented.
So moved.
Okay, moved, second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, so that's approved. You should have done something else. All right.
12 minutes. Can we drag it to 13?
Yeah. We can, now that we can see plainly.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All
We
right.
thank you all for being flexible with the meeting time.
Oh,
We
sure.
appreciate it.
We'll, move to adjourn. Oh, I will accept the move.
I make the
to adjourn.
motion. We adjourn.
Okay, it's been moved.
Second.
All
Second.
those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
I don't know, this is such a difficult job.
Yeah, geez.
Well, don't say that. We'll have a thing.
It'll really be
Yeah.
one, huh?
That first one, but